right, thanks, Jillian. With just 5 days to go to the midterms, what are the 5 most important states in races we should be looking at as we get closer to the big day? Well, Fox News did a great study. I want to analyze it with former Cruz campaign pollster Chris Wilson. Chris, you ready?
I am, sure. Let's go.
All right. Let's open up with Missouri. This is a flat-footed tie, McCaskill and Hawley. Clearly, McCaskill saying, I love Trump. Seems kind of good to me. Some of these Democrats are really out on a limb, like Elizabeth Warren and one of my state reps. Are people buying that in Missouri?
You know, it'll be interesting to see. I think it's one of the first states that are going to tell us what's going to happen, particularly in the Senate on election night. Claire McCaskill appears to be on the ropes. She seems like in her campaign activities. But you know what, Brian? She's been on the ropes before, and she's been able to pull through. She is an indefatigable campaigner, and she continues to survive year after year in a state that goes more and more red. I think ultimately this will be the one that tells us what the Senate's going to look like going into the next election cycle, but whether or not Claire McCaskill wins or loses.
Because Josh Hawley, by most accounts, really talented guy, attorney general. Big upside. Now let's go over to Indiana, where it seems like Donnelly's got to be happy with this latest poll, although Braun's internals show it closer. Donnelly saying, hey, these caravans, they concern me too. Are people buying this new tone?
Well, you know, it's the same as McCaskill. It's sort of Democrats running as Republicans saying, oh, I love the president. But the thing about that poll, Brian, is he's still at 45%. And he's not going to win if he doesn't get above 50%. And I've heard the same thing, that Braun's internals have them doing better than what the media polls have them doing. And the thing about Indiana is it's a really tough race to poll that I won't go into because your listeners would all fall asleep. But just trust me when I say it's the vice president's home. He's spending time here. He's putting time into the Braun campaign. It's going to be another one of those that tell us on election night what the Senate's going to look like going into 2019.
One of the only states with a Senate seat open that Donald Trump lost is Nevada. And Heller, who was at odds with the president at one point, they've healed, and he's up by about 1.5 points. This is very much in the margin of error. But I have not seen a poll where Heller has trailed. Have you?
You know, there's been some that have him up to, some that have him down to. The thing about it, as you say, this is a purple state. It is one where Democrats have a registration advantage. But Dean Heller is another one of those campaigners, like I referred to Claire McCaskill. He works hard. He won with Obama at the top of the ticket in 2012. I think his team just knows this state, and I believe he will pull it out. But Nevada's one that, based on where early vote has gone, it's really a toss-up right now. It's kind of a chess match moving into Election Day.
So McSally, the fighter pilot congresswoman who had a tough primary, got her sea legs now and is in a flat-footed tie with Kristen Sinema. The more you learn about Sinema, the more her story does not add up. Of the things she has said, but yet McSally has not pulled away.
She hasn't been. Martha McSally is an American hero, and I think this is one where, again, on election night, we're going to know real quickly what's going on here, because most of the vote in Arizona is cast prior to Election Day. So we'll know very early what's going on this race. And I think McSally in early vote has a slight lead right now.
The president's going to make one final stop at West Virginia. Not if the polls are this far away. Why would he go to West Virginia with Manchin with this comfortable lead? Or do you not believe this poll? It's 47-35, Manchin and Morrissey.
You know, it's one where everyone thought Manchin was going to pull away and put this early, and Patrick Morrissey has done a great job in terms of making pushing Joe Manchin to the left and making him a Democrat. And that's the thing, is you can't win as a Democrat in West Virginia, yet Joe Manchin does. And I think that's why Donald Trump is taking a hard look at this race, and he's going there. He's also going to go to Montana, and there are 2 seats that Republicans can pick up that nobody expected.
FoxNews.com has more details on this poll. Chris, great job. Thanks for running through it with us. All right.